Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 2020 full moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I upload all the time, just hit the bell notification. So before we dive into this reading, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from your body like storm clouds. Feeling them, watching them float away. No longer connected to you. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. And then we will go into everything this moon has to offer. How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. My goodness. Wait, this one here. That one there. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. This one. And this is your bonus card. All right. So your left side, right here, this is your inner self. The middle, this is the heart. And the right is the public self. And this is the way the moon will affect you through these three arenas. So we're starting with the Seven of Cups. The King of Cups. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Very strong connection to the full moon in September, on September 2nd, because that full moon is in Pisces. And this reading goes from full moon to full moon. So from August 3rd to September 2nd. Page of Pentacles. This is you right here, coming through as a page. Excuse me. Three of Swords. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, time frame November 22nd to December 21st. Eight of Swords. Knight of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Fool. I like that. Ace of Swords, you're definitely taking this gift. You're really running with it too. The Eight of Cups, 2 8s in a row. You're being very serious about this. Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Let me just take a sip of water. All right. So this is a very serious time for you. It is a time of leaving behind what you have felt trapped in. And this speaks very prevalently and very profoundly to the fact that this full moon is in Aquarius. And Aquarius is the rebel moon. So you have here, it's saying, show the world the real you. And you're letting yourself shine. You're letting yourself move forward. You're breaking out of ruts. You are being true to yourself. You're seeing things differently. You're seeing yourself differently. And this is a time to be seen as the unique individual that you are. Now, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and this is personal freedom, individualism, really shining forward. All right? And this becomes something that becomes astoundingly important to you. Watch out with this rebel moon, because it makes you rebellious just for the sake of being rebellious. It makes you break with traditions just for the sake of breaking with traditions. And it is saying here, yes, rebel against that which is unfair, unjust. That is great. That is commendable. But do not rebel against your intrinsic self, because that is going to lead you feeling fractured, feeling overwhelmed, feeling upset, feeling left in the lurch. And that is not something that you want to do. But during this moon, Capricorn, where you're seeing things so clearly and you're seeing kind of like the setup of things, kind of like a spider web that everybody gets caught up in, you're like, you know what? Just destroy that web. Destroy that web, everything will be great. But like, forget about the spider. And yes, the spider will build new webs and you'll destroy it. You'll exhaust yourself. It's kind of like, look at things. And it's not saying be selfish, but be a little bit selfish. Seriously, I know that's a contradictory statement, but be selfish to yourself. Be committed to yourself. Let your light shine forward. Let your passion shine through. Be true to you, because your heart is really moving you forward in a tremendous way, and you're connected to it here in your personal arena, in your personal self, with the King of Cups. And as you show the world the real you, you're surrendering to the divine. Because what are you embracing but the God's head within you? In Hinduism, right, Brahma said that he hid the God's head within man, because that is the one place we would not look for it. And he was right. He really was right. Here, it's looking inward, and it's seeing that divinity is a part of you. It's seeing that, stardust course through your veins, that you are part of the cosmos, part of the universe. And that gives you power. That is your power as you move forward, as you embrace what you truly desire. Now, on the 18th of August, the new moon is in Leo. And the new moon is about strength, it's about determination, it's about power. It says here, confidence is your key to success, and it is. Confidence is guiding you to success. It is emboldening you. It is moving you forward towards the success that you want to see within your life. Don't get caught up in pettiness, because as you move forward in confidence, people will take you by eyes, sit there and say, well, why not me? And it's like, listen, you have your own new moon energy coming around you. How you use it, that's on you. How I use it, that's on me. And Capricorn, you're really looking at things and you're saying, I have to be fair and just to myself. I have to embrace this power and be ignited by it. And so as this comes forward, all right, you enter into beginnings. You enter into new beginnings. You enter into power and passion and beauty. And this says a new start is coming. And you're walking through that portal. And we see it here with the Eight of Cups. And I see a very close connection to the Roman god Janus in Roman mythology. And he was the god of gateways. He was also the god of January. He's the god that January was named after, because it's new beginnings. All right, beginnings and endings. And that's a power that I see really around the new moon for you. This beginning, this endings, this change, this power that moves you forward. And it's something that you are really embracing. And a new start comes because the new start is yours. And as you move forward in this power, as you move forward in this understanding, do note that this Aquarius full moon is really going to be calling you to the arts. You're going to be grounded by the arts. They're going to come in and they're going to speak to your soul. Especially I'm seeing here music, okay? Bridget in Celtic mythology is the goddess of poetry, storytelling, music, the arts. So embrace the arts, embrace the passion and the power that they bring to you. Then we have the full moon in Pisces that comes up on the 2nd of September. And this says, balance spirituality with practicality. And that's going to be a very important thing for you during this time. It's like balance the spiritual, balance the passion, the power within your heart and your soul with being practical to really move this forward, because you are an astoundingly practical person, Capricorn. That's one of your greatest traits. And so as you move forward, and I know some of you are going to say, practical isn't a good trait. Yes, it is. It's being able to take an idea and make it work, make it work in the world in a way that people care. And this is going to be something that's absolutely exquisite for you, because you're going to be inspired. It's the spiritual coming in, and then Spirit is saying embedding that into the practical world, making the spiritual part of your daily existence. And that is going to bring balance and joy and success into your life. Now, August spirit animals are the salmon spirit and the cougar spirit, which unfortunately I do not have in my cards. So standing in for them, and standing in quite nicely, is the nightingale spirit and the panther spirit. So the nightingale spirit says, love is all around you. And this is standing in for the salmon spirit. The salmon spirit speaks of rebirth, moving forward, happiness, eternal life, the feminine. All right? I just see this soft shoulder to snuggle into, kind of like a little kid, snuggling in, being protected, being warmed, being cared for. I mean, that's the energy that is around you. And this calls to you to live life to the fullest, to surround yourself with people and things that you love, that really speak to your soul and yourself. Then we have the cougar spirit. And the cougar spirit is leadership and taking charge of life. And the panther spirit steps in really nicely. And it says, claim your power, claim your truth, know what it is that you desire. And as this moves you forward in September, this moves you to the spirit animals of the bear spirit and the owl spirit. Now, the bear spirit is about dominion, authority, being larger than life, quite frankly. And it's also about protecting and being committed to those who are smaller than you. So mama bear energy is all around you. It's like protecting you, guiding you. You're going to be a bit mama bear with things. You're going to see that people really stand up for those smaller, weaker, right? And that's going to be something you're very passionate about. Planting seeds of prosperity, love, joy around your heart. That's going to be very important. Nurturing what you plant, what you desire in life. And this says take time out. Take time out to really focus on and be connected to that which matters. Because you can get swept up in everything else. But focusing on what matters is going to be key. This then moves you to the owl spirit, a deep connection to wisdom, sharing visions, keen observational skills. I mean, you're looking at things and you're seeing what people really don't want you to see, which can be overwhelming. You have insight, you have intuition, and you're seeing beyond the mask that people wear. And as you see beyond the mask that people wear, you're really being connected to the high priestess. And this says here, you can see clearly now. You can. You can see clearly, and you embrace that clear sight. But because the clear sight comes with the power of the high priestess, it can be a bit overwhelming. It can be really quite intense. So just be mindful that that energy is around you, right? And it is guiding you forward. It is absolutely integral, but it can be a little bit much. Oh, and let's see what your bonus card was. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're starting here with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is looking at what you desire, and that's what you're doing. You're looking at what you want, you're looking at what you desire, and you're sitting there, and you're trying to put what you imagine into reality. And so here, it's like, okay, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at what it is that I want, what it is that I've dreamt of, how it is that I want to move forward. And it becomes really real to you. It does. But there's a difference between dreaming and visualization. And the difference is small. Yes, you can say it is, but it's absolutely cavernous in how worlds apart they are. Dreaming is passive. You dream and you dream passively. Visualization, that is active. All right? So you are forging, creating that power within your mind as you visualize. Now, you can say daydreaming and you can actually be visualizing. So that can be something that you need to just be mindful of, the power. If you say, oh, well, I usually visualize things and they come true, then, or I usually daydream and those daydreams come true, that's active visualization. So here, just be aware of your own personal power, okay, when it comes to this art. And also know that as you focus on things, the thing with your mind is that it does not know the difference between make-believe and reality. What you tell it, it believes. So if you sit there and you tell your brain, I'm stupid, I'm worthless, I'm never going to get ahead in life, it's like, oh, okay, cool, I can do that. If you tell your brain, I'm successful, I'm passionate, I'm moving forward, I'm conquering the world, I'm really moving towards what I love, your brain goes, cool, okay, I can do that. So pick your narrative. Pick what you are focusing on and see it. See it, walk it, breathe it. Breathe in your success. Look at it in your mind's eye. Now, this doesn't mean that it just comes true. Like all of a sudden, everything just falls into alignment. Everything's great. You didn't have to work for it at all. Hard work is involved. It definitely is. So as you dedicate, as you put in that hard work, you are rewarded tenfold. And it leads you to the King of Cups. Now, this is a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, strong connection to the Pisces full moon, right, in September. But this is you placing that crown upon your head. And this is you ruling over the dominion of your world. Because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the King of Cups is a king on a throne on a square of cement in the middle of the water. And so you can look at that as he's king, but of a very small kingdom. All right? And isn't that true for each and every one of us? We're kings. We're kings of our own domain. We're kings of our hearts, our bodies, our souls, ourselves. It's a very small kingdom. It is. But a very powerful one. And quite frankly, the only one that matters to us. Well, not in all ways, but you know what I'm saying. And so here with the King of Cups, as you embrace your power, as you connect with things emotionally, as you look at the world, as you are embedded in the truth, you feel things so much more deeply. That is also something to be mindful of during this moon. Aquarius, okay? The energy of Aquarius feels things so much more deeply than everybody else. It does not mean it's bad. It does not mean that, you will not get to where it is that you want to be, all right? But it does mean that you are going to be impacted by the world a lot more than you would usually be, Capricorn, because you're much more logical, much more kind of like, okay, I see it, I see what needs to be done, I'm going about things kind of like a step by step. But with the Aquarius moon, there's this rush of emotion that comes in that is like, I can't ignore it even if I wanted to. So it can really throw you off your game. And the thing that it does is it can make you throw your schedules, absolutely out the window, which is not something you're going to want to do, because Capricorn, you work best with a plan, right? And that's just what you do. Anywhere Capricorn shows up in a person's chart, they will work best with a plan, with a vision, even if that vision isn't written down. You have to keep true to the truth of you. You have to keep true to that God's head within you. And that is where your heart lies. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, because you're a student of this. You're a student of your prosperity, of your success, of coming together with your emotional and your practical self to move you forward, embracing your passion, embracing your prosperity. You're looking at things differently. You're getting messages from the divine. Listen to them, right? For people in the Northern Hemisphere, they'll come in the guise of butterflies. For a lot of you, I'm just really seeing the butterflies on top of her head. For others in the Southern Hemisphere, okay, where the leaves have fallen or gone, you will see a leaf on the ground. There's something here where, like, you'll be walking and you'll see this leaf and it'll remind you of something or something like that. So just pay mind to that. Yeah. Okay. And you're being a student. Now, this can also be very young. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That is very dear to your heart, very dear to yourself. This is also remembering your inner child. Because as you're learning, as you're looking at things, as you're embracing this power, as you're seeing the future that you want clearly, heartbreak, pain, and disappointment raise its ugly head. Now, this does not mean that you are going to experience heartbreak, pain, or disappointment. It does mean that you are going to be feeling it. So it can be that as you are looking at things, as you are looking forward, you see the heartbreak that you have been through, the pain that you have been through, the disappointment, and it makes you question, what gives me the right to be successful? What makes it so that I think I can be happy? How am I moving forward? Look at how my heart has been broken. There are 3 heartbreaks in your life that come through loud and clear, that have shaped you. And it can be over years, but there'll be 3 main heartbreaks. And that's what you're focusing on. Know that it is time to face them, right? It's time to look at them and say, you don't have the power over me that you once did. It is also time to release them. Not fully, because they'll always be a part of you. They shaped you, they formed you. But you breathe them in and you release them. You exhale. Just take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Negativity, heartbreak, pain. Breathe it out of you. Say, no more. No more do you get to win over my heart, my soul, myself. You could do a powerful visualization exercise. Right? And it is powerful, so be ready for it. Look at that heartbreak, look at that pain, and see you in that heartbreak and pain. And the you that you are visualizing holds up their arms to you. Now you, as you are visualizing this heartbreak, this pain, this disappointment, and you see yourself in it with your arms up, waiting for somebody to save them, waiting for somebody to help, waiting for somebody to care. You reach your arms up. Physically, do it now. Reach your arms up and connect. And connect with the person you once were. And say, I will always be here for you, even if nobody else was. That is powerful. It is. Reaching our arms up is a very vulnerable position to take. It is embracing your vulnerability as a human being. And it is loving yourself for that vulnerability, for that trust, even in times of sorrow. You are there. You matter. It moves you to temperance, to your heart. It brings balance in. Temperance is a Sagittarius energy, time frame November 22nd to December 21st. And you're looking at what you love and what you want. You're finding the rhythm. You're finding your balance. You're embracing your understanding when it comes to your heart. Because there are traps, there are fears, there are apprehensions, the spider's web being caught in it, thinking I can never move forward the way that I want to. But you're not stuck. You can break free. And you are breaking free. The thing is here, you're stronger than the ties that bind. Keep on moving. Keep your goals in your mind's eye. Do not let anybody take them from you. The Eight of Swords can paralyze us. It can. It can paralyze us and take away the whole entire time. It can take away the power of this moon. It can take away the power of our lives. Because it's fear, wrapping us, threatening to cut us, to stop us, to make us less than. And you're done. You're done with being less than. You have seen yourself as a king. You will not be held back by the doubts within your mind. Your heart is saying no more. And your heart and your mind are having a conversation. The Knight of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This full moon in Aquarius is a protector for you, a guider, an understander. As you cut through doubts and fears, you know where you stand. You know what you want. There's a sense of moving forward with speed. And you know what? There is a need here. Usually I would say, no, slow down, look at things, take things in. But here there is a need for that speed to move forward, a need not to look at everything, overanalyze everything, just to go and be. Embrace it. Embrace it, because as you are a student, as you then charge forward with this knowledge, you are eviscerating vampiric energy, energy that is draining you, energy that is sucking you dry, energy that thinks it has a right to your happiness because it's easier than finding their own. And because you are fighting for your rights, because you are standing up in your truth, the world opens to you. This is the Fool card, and yes, you might feel foolish, but this is determination, grace, understanding, bounty, passion. Remember, everybody, as they embark on their journey, feels like a fool. When you step out, when you start off doing something that is out of the norm, or that takes courage, and people laugh, and people jeer, and people think, who do you think you are? Stand tall in your conviction. Stand tall in your power, because you are beginning your hero's journey, and you are being the hero of your story. Think of it as reading a really good book, or watching a really good movie. Everything isn't roses and butterflies all the time. It's just not. There's heartbreak, there's pain, there's disappointments. There are times where you think the hero or the heroine will never, ever make it. But the joy is when they do. And that is your joy. That is your celebration. Every story is different. Embrace the power of yours. Be the hero of your tale. Know your truth. It leads you to the public arena of knowing your mind like no one else. You cut through doubts and fears. You know where it is that you stand and what it is that you stand for. There's clarity that comes in. Now, this is permeating every single aspect of this time. And you are taking it and you are defending yourself with it. As you do so, you know your truth. And you live by your truth. This is why it is so important not to be a rebel for rebel's sake. Not to, not to be caught up. Not to be caught up. Right? It is to live in your truth, in your power. And to have that truth and that power guide you forward in a miraculously amazing way. And as you know your mind, now do note, you can be a little bit sharp-tongued during this time, right? You have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Swords can be very blunt, right to the point. Capricorn, you kind of have that mentality to you anyway, so it's not going to be, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I myself am an air sign, so things tend to get right to the point. But here, just be mindful of it as you're moving forward, especially as you're seeing things and you're moving away from something you once thought you would love and you're expelling negative energy from your life. You can be very blunt with this, very blunt. Remember to move forward in kindness, in love, in compassion. But you know what? Sometimes sometimes you just need to have a little bit of a meltdown. Sometimes you need to have a little bit of a straight talk or even a little bit of a hissy fit. Like you get cranky, you're tired, you're overwhelmed, and it's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not being defined by anything else. I stand in my power, I know my truth, and I move forward in it. You're walking through the archway, right? Very strong connection to the 18th of August with the new moon and the archway here, right? You're walking through, and you're walking through to love. You're embracing love. You're embracing passion. You're embracing power. You're embracing your understanding. And as you do so, you embrace you. And that's it. It's kind of like I cannot sacrifice myself for what I thought I would love when I don't anymore. It's an ending. It's a powerful ending, but it's a needed one. And as you end a chapter, you sever your ties with vampiric energy, with people who drain you, with people who are like, listen, I don't have the confidence in myself that you have. I don't believe in myself the way that you do. You seem happy. You seem put together. I don't know the full extent of everything that you've been through. So obviously your life is better than mine. And I'm going to take away your happiness because that's just easier than finding it myself. That's the Four of Pentacles. And so here, it's like, no, I'm done with this. I'm done with holding on. because I am tired and drained. I'm done. And the Four of Pentacles is prosperity. It's moving towards prosperity, not having to hold on to everything. It's kind of like not having to hold on to it because you can move forward without it. It's like being freed. It's holding on to things because you never know. And you don't know if you'll be able to replace it or, have nice things again or something to that effect. Yeah, you've been through the ringer. And it's like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. And the Four of Pentacles is showing that you're okay. But you have to release the emotional vampires, the vampiric energy that comes in. It's like, no, it's not for me. And this is in a public arena. So this is, this affects your work. It does. This energy. Visualize yourself with golden light all around you. See your angel twirling a fiery sword, cutting through the golden light that is all around you. And for a moment, there's nothing. You might feel a chill going down your spine. A sharp inhale. But then that light returns within a heartbeat before you finish inhaling. And the peace comes over you. You've just severed all toxic energy. Will it come back? Yes. It's part of life. Part of life. People try to take from us, and it's not right, but it is part of life. So do that often, once a week or more. Because you've just changed, and you are changing your public arena. You have the knowledge. You're walking away from something where it's like, no, it's not me. It might be lovely. It's kind of like a really nice pair of shoes. And when you put them on, and you're like, man, they're gorgeous. And they hurt. They hurt so much. You can't walk in them. They hurt your back. They hurt your shoulders, your neck. And you sit there and you look at them and you're like, but they're so pretty. But if you can't walk in shoes, what the heck use are they? The Wheel of Fortune. Change comes in. Things are changing. You might feel topsy-turvy. You most definitely might. And you actually will. It's like, wow, things are changing fast, and, I don't know what's coming, and yeah, there are highs and there are lows, and they seem to be within minutes of each other. Now you move forward. You move forward in this change. You embrace it. You know that you are coming out the other end stronger and better, more assured, more powerful, with more knowledge. And then you have the repeat of the number 10, your bonus card, the 10 of Pentacles. There's an end of a cycle coming. It's greatly linked here to finances and a viewpoint around finances, the mind. The 10 of Pentacles is prosperity. It's wealth. It's bounty. It is beauty coming forward for you. It is. And they all live happily ever after. It's wealth that lasts for generations. And as this comes forward, you feel blessed. Now, this does not have to be financial wealth that gets inherited and gets inherited. This is wealth that is money or something you value as much as money, that gets passed on from generation to generation. You impact people's lives. And that is exquisite. But there's security, there's prosperity, there's, the rainbow right here, happiness, joy, messages being given, receiving them, and gaining a deeper understanding towards your prosperity. Again, you have the portal image, walking into this existence of wealth, this existence of bounty, this love for it with the roses around. And it comes from an ending. Now let's see the people who will be affecting you during this time. Ooh. How will Capricorn be affected? Nope, too soon. How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Capricorn be affected? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. King of Pentacles. Strength. Another Prince of Swords, so very strong Prince of Swords energy. Defender, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be a air sign energy, but this is somebody who is astoundingly good with words, who has a real sense of justice to them, determination, dedication. Yeah. We start with the King of Pentacles. Now this could be you. As an earth sign energy, you are definitely represented by the pentacles. You come through as a page. And it can be that during this time, you develop into the king. All right? But you're getting inspiration from someone who is practical, down to earth. Excuse me. I see this person as a bit unassuming. It's like if you were to say, who's the king in this room, you wouldn't pick him out first. There's a powerful understanding here that you have. Right? And that they have. And they see how things connect. They do. They see how things connect. They see how things come together. They're a big picture person, not the small details. They like the small details, but they don't want to be caught up in them because it will stop them from being as prosperous as they need to be. Now, with these people who impact you, all right, in the personal arena, in the emotional arena, in the public arena, all right, you don't have to know these people. This could be a book that you read. This could be a movie that you watch. This could be a podcast that you listen to, a video that you listen to. All right? But they have an impact. And this person helps you see things much more broadly and also lets you know what seeds to plant. All right? It's kind of like what crops will grow and which ones won't. All right? This sense of bringing that prosperity into an everyday practice within your life. I see the King of Pentacles is like the farmer king, okay? He is the one who, he's not afraid to get dirty, right? But he's more aligned, like the King of Wands is not afraid to get dirty either, right? He's the worker king. But this is the practical king. This is the farmer king. This is the one who sits there is like, listen, we need food. We need to make sure we have, things set up so that we can sell, so that we can this, so that we can that, and has a very practical plan. All right, yeah, a very practical plan to it. And I'm just seeing that. I'm seeing the seeds in the hands, the turned up soil being planted, and inspiration coming through a nurturing, through a caring. And then we have the Strength card, which is a Leo energy, a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. This is strength. This is power. This is learning and knowing that strength comes from the heart. And your heart here, it is strengthened. It is strengthened through all that you are releasing, all that you let go of, all that you see, and it guides you forward here, this strength, this power. This person helps you to call into your life the wealth that you want, the prosperity that you want, the bounty that you want. There's inspiration here. There is a sense of you're going to be very repelled by people who just are kind of like brute force strength or whiny strength. You're going to sit there and want the real deal. And this person is the real deal. This person is strong, powerful, connected, and you are definitely embracing that energy, that connection. Then we have the Prince of Swords. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have the Prince of Swords showing up now twice. All right? And so here, and actually all the decks that we've used, because we're only using 2. And here there is a sense of determination, of keen insight. This person will be wise, but a bit reckless, okay? A bit impulsive. You might be like, okay, wait a minute, step back, think things through a little bit more. And here you're going to be pushed forward by them. Now this could be in a very good way. This could be in a very blunt, this is all for good because these are people who aid you. But this person might come across kind of harsh, and you might not actually really like this person or any of these people who aid you forward. They might be a bits of, pains or people that you disagree with, but they show you a side of you that you want to embrace. You want to be king. You want the strength. You want the passion to move forward with this insight and this determination. That's what you truly desire during this time. So let's see how the moon connects with you. All right, what the moon has to say. Actually, that's... Oh, it's beautiful. The heavens just opened up. There's a beautiful rainstorm outside. Oh, that's lovely. It's such a good sign that you're washing away so much, and you're really stepping into your power, Capricorn. Capricorn, how will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels. This one, yeah. And spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? How will Capricorn be affected by the August 2020 full moon? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels. Okay, get a bonus card. Cool. Alright, so we're starting here. Gratitude reversed. Fruition, resistance. Interesting. Surrender. Work through your fears. Meditation and contemplate. Meditate and contemplate. Very strongly connected to the Pisces full moon. Very strongly, because you have the Pisces new moon right here. Pisces will be a powerful moon for you. What do you need to release? The energy is gaining momentum. It's time to take action. A new romantic cycle begins. I love that. I love that. So gratitude. There is a sense here of not feeling, Spirit is saying not feeling grateful. And I feel that's a bit rude, but okay. And there is here this sense of a blockage of gratitude, a blockage of seeing what is truly important to you. And it's not things, it's people. And Spirit just said, as soon as you see that, everything turns around. They're like, turn around the card. As soon as you see that, as soon as you see what matters to you. Right? And this is something like through the generations. This is somebody who greatly impacted you. And this is a gratitude towards them because they're right there with you. They want you to know it. They do. And it brings to fruition what you have resisted. Like, it brings to fruition a growth that has you surrendering, okay, to this power, surrendering to this truth, and working through your fears. And you meditate, you contemplate, you embrace, and you sit there and you say, okay, I don't have the answers here on this earthly plane, because you don't. This comes from a higher power in a higher way. And as it comes forward, right, you look at things and you say, as you meditate, as you contemplate, as you evaluate, you say, what do I need to release? What is holding me back? The knowledge comes to you. The knowledge comes to you, and your energy gains momentum as you walk forward. You feel like you've stepped into a new you, into a new life. It's time to take action. It's time to take the bull by the horns, or hear the ram. It's time to take action. It's time to go after what you desire, what you need, what is important to you. And a new romantic cycle begins. It doesn't have to be a new romantic cycle of falling in love, though it can be. It is the new romantic cycle of your heart, your soul, yourself, of falling in love with life again, of embracing joy. There's a balance here. And it comes And it comes as a part of you. And it comes to you powerfully. Now let's see your subconscious message. Your subconscious person message is the Prince of Wands. This is the second fastest Prince card, okay, Knight card. And you have that here. The first one is the Prince, the Knight of Swords. And so that one moves very powerfully to you. You move in action, decision. This is passion. This is creativity. This is what you desire. This is amplifying the Leo energy that is around you. And this is a sense of really moving towards what makes your heart sing, what brings you joy. There we go. Pleasure. It is time to embrace pleasure, happiness, beauty, success, brilliance. What brings pleasure into your life? Luna is saying, focus on this. And then she says, your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams need a practical plan. Because right now they're just dreams. Start to make them real. That's what the moon wants for you and from you. And it will give you tremendous pleasure to do so. Then your subconscious tarot message is the King of Wands. Strong fire energy within this reading now, within the subconscious. So very linked to the new moon on the 18th of August. This is passion, this is creativity, this is desire, this is moving forward in fiery understanding. This is having energy like springing from your seat. Okay, that's the King of Wands energy. Wanting to move forward, wanting to do more. Sometimes feeling restrained because all kings are restrained. Think of them as chess pieces, right? The queen can move so much more than the king. And so here you feel that restraint. And you take your strength from the power of knowing that by looking at the big picture of what you want, you will get there with force, with vigor, and with brilliance, absolute brilliance. All right, Sagittarius. Yeah, that's the Sagittarius energy that you got here. Yeah, that's the king. That's it. That's the king. Okay, strongly pulled to the Leo here, but also very strongly pulled to the Sagittarius energy. Very strongly. The balance coming in, the harmony moving you forward, the passion that you desire, the balance of yourself. You're very strongly connected to the Sagittarius energy. Use it wisely, and use it brilliantly. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. And let's close this reading with the meditation. Releasing all negative energy, centering ourselves, raising our energy vibration, and moving forward in harmony of spirit. Take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you,